Hi, everyone. Well, if you are here, you should have already watched the video about Marie Tharp and how she worked with mapping the ocean floor. So if you haven't watched that video, stop this one and go back and watch that one first. If you've already watched that, then I want to show you something you can do with your computer. So I'm opening a new tab and going to Google Maps, and here we go. Go to Google Maps, and I don't have much time. I have a 5-minute time limit, so I'm going to try to show you quickly. You can collapse the side panel. You don't need it. It's going to probably automatically take you to Comanche. In the bottom left corner, you're going to click on this box to change it to the satellite view. Okay, so there we are, Comanche. I'm going to move me over here. Okay, you can zoom in by like double clicking and it will zoom in, but you can also come over here to the bottom right and there's a plus and minus sign. So plus sign zooms you in and minus zooms you out. Okay, so let's zoom out. Zoom way out. All right. Here we go. Ooh, okay. That's about perfect. Okay, so here we can see the whole country. You can move the map by like dragging it with your mouse. And okay, let's look at the Gulf of Mexico. All of this light blue is showing shallower depths, relatively shallow depths. Now it would be deep to us, but that's called the continental shelf. And so you can see how it's kind of just like all one color. It's not like this part right here. This part has a lot of rugged terrain. This kind of just all light blue is relatively gentle sloping. It's not like a rugged, rough terrain underwater. Okay, the darker blue is the deeper depths. And you can see where there's kind of like shadows. That's where the ocean floor is a little bit more rugged. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out a little bit more and take you to the Atlantic Ocean. So going over here to the Atlantic Ocean, you watched the video about mapping the ocean floor and Marie Tharp, and what they noticed was that Marie Tharp's ocean depth data showed that there was this big, long, like almost like tear in the ocean floor, and that they named a mid-ocean ridge, where essentially these two plates are moving apart from each other. That is called a divergent plate boundary. So they found that the ocean floor is very rugged around this area. And if you zoom in, especially near Portugal, you can see that there's even some islands out here because of all of this rough terrain underwater. There's actually some terrain high enough out of the ocean that it sticks up out of the ocean, that there's islands out here in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. But you can see this almost like a scar going along the bottom of the ocean. If you zoom out even more and look at some of the other oceans, go down here south of Africa, you can see that there's another one of these mid-ocean ridges that goes along down here. So in the southern Indian Ocean, you can see the terrain of the ocean floor, and it's pretty interesting that even from space, you can see the terrain of the ocean floor. So I just wanted to show you all that. Spend some time looking around at Google Earth. You can zoom in and check it out a little bit closer. Now you can't go underwater, that would be really cool, but you can see how the ocean floor is actually quite rugged in a lot of areas. Okay, I will see y'all next time. Don't forget to go do that Google form. It has questions that go along with the video. So if you need to go back to the video to get the answers, then feel free to do that. Bye.